What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Booba Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Anthony Joshua, in another recent interview, makes up another excuse to why he lost the fight with Andy Ruiz Jr., current unified Mexican heavyweight champion, who defeated Anthony Joshua June 1st, who was the former unified British heavyweight champion. Right? Anthony Joshua was asked who was the top 5 hardest punchers he faced. He named a few fighters, and then the reporter then asked him, what about Andy Ruiz? In which he didn't mention Andy Ruiz. So the reporter mentioned Andy Ruiz, who stopped Anthony Joshua, right? Dropped him 4 times and stopped him. Anthony Joshua responds, I didn't even think about Andy Ruiz as a hard puncher. I never truly felt his punches. I did know that he was hitting me behind the head, and that's what concussed me and ultimately led to my demise in that fight. Because he repeatedly hit me behind the head, and the first shot that concussed me was a shot behind the head. That's what concussed me, and I never recovered. Anthony Joshua, do you understand that there's a video of this? Do you understand that the fight is recorded? Do you understand that the fight is available to not only us, but it's available to yourself, to witness, to watch, to see? You were caught with a right hook and left hooks and straight rights. The first shot that concussed you was a right hand, a right hook, Anthony Joshua. It might have been a left hook, but it was a hook to the temple. It wasn't a punch to the back of the head. There were no rabbit punches that caused this concussion. These were hooks to the temple. This confirms what Andy Ruiz Jr. says. When I asked Andy Ruiz, do you think you mentally broke Anthony Joshua? And Andy Ruiz said, I believe so, and I believe he's still confused to this day. And this is a testament to that. That Anthony Joshua truly believes and can say Andy Ruiz has no punching power. He didn't feel his punches. He was concussed due to the punches behind the head. Wow. Anthony Joshua, if you don't get a grasp and identify your shortcomings and what took place in the fight, you will come up short again. Now, I don't know if this is a game plan of Anthony Joshua to get into Andy Ruiz Jr.'s head. Is he playing mental games because he knows this is going to get back to Andy Ruiz? Right? Is this a part of mental warfare for Anthony Joshua? Right? Is he just being sarcastic? Is he just brushing off Andy Ruiz, trying to get Andy Ruiz to come forward, trying to get Andy Ruiz to be overzealous and make mistakes so he can capitalize on them? Or does Anthony Joshua truly believe the stuff that he's saying? Because this is utterly ridiculous. There were no illegal punches from Andy Ruiz that caused this demise of Anthony Joshua in that fight. There were no punches that caused the concussion. As he say, he was concussed and he don't even know what a concussion is. So he has to define it. This is what Anthony Joshua stated. He don't know what a concussion is, so he has to define it. He has to look up what is a concussion. This is a guy that's a sports fan of a football team, which is soccer to us in the States. It's called football in the UK. Professional athletes in soccer suffer concussions. So Anthony Joshua, you're not aware of concussions in soccer? Forget the other sports. In soccer overall, you're in the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing, you claim to be a fan of Muhammad Ali. You claim to be a fan of Mike Tyson, right? You claim to be a fan of Floyd Mayweather, and you have no idea, no awareness of concussions. What is a concussion? You see? This is a testament to what Andy Ruiz said. He's still confused. Doesn't that sound really ridiculous that Anthony Joshua can say he doesn't even know what concussions are? Huh? Truly? But for him to say that he was hit in the back of the head, this is what caused the concussion and caused the confusion and started his downfall, what ultimately led to him getting dropped 4 times and being stopped in the 7th round, was due to the illegal punches Andy Ruiz was landing. He didn't have punching power. He just landed a few illegal punches, and that started the tornado. That started the whirlwind, which got him on the downslide, which saw him get dropped 3 more times after the first one, and ultimately stopped in the 7th round. If Anthony Joshua does not identify his shortcomings and the reason he came up short, and he's truly not being true to himself, Anthony Joshua is going to lose again in the rematch. Andrew Ruiz's style is all wrong for Anthony Joshua to begin with. He's very fast, and I'm starting to think that because of Andy Ruiz Jr.'s hand speed and his ability to counterpunch and his ring IQ, Anthony Joshua truly didn't understand and see where those punches were coming from. And so he's blaming them on any which way. Y'all remember the movie Rush Hour with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan? Remember when Chris Tucker was standing there and somebody kicked him? Bang! And it was so fast and so swift and so hard that he didn't know who did it. So he pointed both ways. Which one of y'all kicked me? Right? He did the double point. Right? I'm holding the phone so I can't show you. But he double pointed. Which one of y'all kicked me? He didn't know which one hit him. He truly didn't. And I think that's the problem. That's what Anthony Joshua is suffering from. Right? Which one of those punches got me? He truly doesn't understand. He can't identify why Andrew Ruiz was able to be so successful against him. And that's going to be the downfall. Andrew Ruiz's style is all wrong for him. Anthony Joshua is stiff and slow, right? He has stamina issues and he's chinny. Andrew Ruiz does not mind trading with him. He's very fast hands, probably the fastest hands in the heavyweight division. Between himself and Deontay Wilder. He has a very high ring IQ. He knows when to throw punches. He's very calculated. He understands distance. He knows how to close the distance. He knows when to throw the punches. He's short and compact. He's low center of gravity. And Anthony Joshua is very tall, 6'6". It's all wrong. And this could be a disaster for Anthony Joshua. And by the way he's talking, yeah, I'm expecting it to go that way. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Bluebird Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Bluebird Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Anthony Joshua says Andy Ruiz does not hit hard. The only reason he was concussed was because Andy Ruiz kept hitting him behind the back of his head. That's all I got for y'all, man. Peace.